Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and just to be on the safe side, hello and welcome to Live Chat. It's Lynn here from the Learn English Network again, bringing another week of, well, what's been going on the Live Chat page, I guess. So let's crack on. There's no catch-up this week, so that's good news. We'll start straight in 7 days ago when Ilya joined us and said, "Hello teacher, how are you? I'm new in this site. How can I improve my speaking in this site in the short period? What is your suggestion?" Ooh. Okay, so Ilya, hello with a capital H. How are you with a capital H? I'm with a capital I, and I would say I'm new on this site. How with a capital H and I with a capital I. How can I improve my speaking skills, or how can I improve my spoken English, I would say, on this site in a short time? We don't do short time, okay? When you commit to coming to sessions, etc., you're committing to a long-term adventure. What can I say? Just to give you an example, when we read a book, we're currently reading 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea, and we're reading the whole book from start to finish, no matter how long it takes. So really, we're not about quick fixes. How can you improve your speaking skills quickly? Well, get yourself on an immersive course, make sure you speak every single day with at least a few different people, not just native speakers, other English speakers, and yeah, you'll be amazed at how quickly you can improve. So what is your suggestion? Again, capital W. What do you suggest is what I would say. And I actually gave a link to the improve pages on the website, which have lots of these sort of tips. And Zeb quite rightly said, "Hi Ilya, why are you in such? Wrote, why are you such in a hurry?" And I would say, Zeb, why are you in such a hurry? Okay. Ilya didn't come back to us on that one, so probably Ilya was hoping I would say, "Yes, here are the 7 miraculous ways of improving your English without doing any work." Doesn't work like that, guys. Anyhow, Masood came along and said, "What does it mean? What family member are you most like?" Okay, Masood, what with a capital W, and I wouldn't say what does it mean. I would say what family member are you most like mean, okay? I replied, do you look like your father, grandfather, or maybe one of your brothers? I'm presuming you're male. For example, I look like one of my sisters, but my other sister doesn't look like either of us. Adele came along and said, "Hello, my teacher, how are you doing? I hope you accept as student." Hello, my teacher, how are you doing? That's fine. You don't need to capitalise the M in my or the T in teacher. I think you meant, I hope you accept me as a student. I accept anybody who comes here and talks to me. So I will reply to you now. I didn't see this because it was so off topic, it sort of slipped through. So try and keep on topic, guys. So start a new thread if it's something completely new, like an introduction. Okay, Zeb replied to Masood. "Hi Masood, which family member do you mostly look like?" Not mostly. Do you look like the most? Okay. It asks if you have a physical resemblance with your father, your mother, your uncle, or any other of your relatives. Okay, or any other relatives, I would say. Masood said, which made me laugh, "Thanks, sir." Sorry, Zeb, I had to laugh. You need to listen to Zeb's recording, Masood, to know why I'm laughing. But she knows why, so that's enough. And so Masood said, "Thanks, sir. I must speak about that in my class. What I have to say, can you help me? It is my lecture." So, Masood, I'd just say thank you. That way you don't say sir or madam, just thank you. I have to speak about this in my class. And then no need for an exclamation mark, just full stop. What should I say? Question mark. And capital W for what? Can you help me? Capital C, because it's a new question. It is for my lecture, capital I, because it's a new sentence. I replied, "Have you got any ideas of what you might say, Masood? Because it's no good us telling you what to say. We don't know who you look like." And Zeb said, "My name is Zeb, Masood. When I was a kid, people used to say that I looked like my father. They said that I had the same hair and eyes as my father, but they also said that I had the same nose as my mother, a nose like a trumpet. Does it help you for doing your homework?" Oh, thanks, Zeb, said Masood. It was good, but I must speak about that for about 2 minutes. Can you help me? So, Masood, O, capital O. Thanks, Zeb, capital X for Zeb, full stop. It, capital I, was good, comma, but I, capital I, must speak about it for about 2 minutes, full stop. Can, capital C, you help me, question mark. 2 minutes, said Zeb. Wow, they are going to have a full description of yourself. Okay, they're going to have a full description of you. It's like, have you got a description of him? Okay. Why not do it here in writing, and I'll ask you questions to help you add more information to your text. Okay, because you started with why not, I'd put a question mark. What do you think? Masood said, when I was kid, my grandparents think that I looked like my father. Okay, so when with a capital W, I was a kid, comma, my grandparents thought that I looked like my father, comma, but when I grow up, the other people said that I look like my mother. So, but when I grew up, other people said that I look like my mother. Or now I'm grown up, other people say that I look like my mother, comma, because they thought that we had same eyes and same eyebrows. Okay, but they said that we haven't same nose. Okay. So again, comma, because they think that we have the same eyes and same eyebrows, comma, but they say that we haven't got the same nose, comma, because she had a small nose and my nose was bigger than that. Okay, so because she has a small nose and my nose is bigger than that, full stop. Zeb then got Masood to go a bit further. What colour are your eyes? What shape? Are they round, slightly slanted like Asian people? And the eyebrows, do you mean that you have thin eyebrows? If so, I would guess that your father has got bushy ones. What about your silhouette? Is it more like your mother too? Okay, Masood replied, my eyes is brown, the same of my mum, and they are round. Okay, so my eyes are brown, capital M for my, comma, the same as my mum, comma, and they are round, full stop. My eyebrows is thin, says Masood, and yes, my father's eyebrows are bushy. Okay, so capital M for my eyebrows are thin, comma, and yes, my father's, which is Father''S, eyebrows are bushy. My silhouette lul like my mother too, and also my lips are the same. So, capital M for my silhouette looks like my mother too, comma, and also my lips are the same, full stop. Zebs then said, I can start to picture something. Why did your grandparents say you look like your father as a kid? So grandparents is one word, by the way. Masood replied, I don't know that because when I was child they died. What can I say more? So Masood, you'd say, I don't know, comma, because when I was a child they died, full stop. What more can I say? Capital W for what? And more can I say? Capital I. And you, said Zeb, who do you think you look like? Personally, I think I look more like my avatar, the red dwarf, than any of my relatives. Zeb, said Masood, thanks a lot. You are good. You are very good. Shall I have your number to chat with you about English in Viber? Because I'm always online there. Zeb, capital X. Thanks a lot, capital T. And a lot is A space L-O-T. I've posted a link as to why. And then you are very good. I'd say you are very kind, okay, with a capital Y. And then comma, can I have your number to chat with you about English, capital E, in Viber, capital V, because Viber is a sort of product name. And then comma, because I'm, new sentence maybe, capital B, because I'm always online there, full stop. I'm glad that I've been helpful, said Zeb. Will you come back here to tell us how you get on with the speaking task? As for chatting in Viber, I'm afraid I don't use it, but I'm often here on this page. Masood said, well, I come back here, but there I am online always. Excuse me, why you don't make a group in Edmodo? So, Masood, capital W, well, comma, I'll come back here, capital I, apostrophe double L, because you're making like a promise. I will do that, yeah? Comma, but I'm always online there, capital I for I, and then a full stop. Then capital E, because you're starting a new sentence. You could say, excuse me for asking, comma, but why don't you make a group in Edmodo? So don't needs an apostrophe because it's a short form for do not. So D-O-N apostrophe T. And I wouldn't say make a group, I'd say create a group in Edmodo. And again, Edmodo, capital E, it's the name of a program, application, whatever. Zeb said, I love it here. I just like chatting, but usually it's not about schoolwork. Very true. Okay, my dear, it's good, said Masood. Okay. My dear is a little bit over the top for online. Okay, my friend would be okay, or just okay, Zeb. You're on first name terms now, so use each other's names. Actually, if you want to build a relationship with somebody, use their name, yeah? Darling, dear, my friend, and all that's a bit distancing, but using person's name is respectful and shows them that you've paid attention to who they are. So, okay, it's good. It's all good, actually, Masood. I would say, rather than it's good, I'd say that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. Masood also said, well, my niece, he is the same as me. Okay, now I'm confused. Niece is female. So you'd say, okay, my niece is the same as me. That'd be safe. Or my niece, comma, she is the same as me, or she looks like me. Or my nephew, a nephew is the male sort of relationship if you're their uncle. So if you're an uncle, your niece is female and your nephew is male. So then my nephew, comma, he looks like me, or he's the same as me. I mean, I don't mind the same as me, but I'd say looks like me, okay? And then full stop. Everybody everybody when see we. Say that he is the same of me and I love him. So I'm thinking you think your nephew, okay, because you keep saying he. But everybody is one word. So when everybody sees us, comma, they say that he is the spitting image of me, comma, and I love him, okay? The spitting image of somebody means that you look exactly alike. You can also say we are like two peas in a pod. Sounds very sweet. And I love him, of course, capital I. And just one full stop at the end, Masood. All right, said Zeb. Could you describe your nephew? You said I love him. He must be your nephew, not your niece. What makes you and your nephew look alike? No, said Masood. He is my sister's son. Okay, I'm not sure what you were saying no for. No, capital N, big exclamation. I'm not sure what the shock was. He, capital H, is my sister's son. Nice use of the apostrophe there. Well done. And then full stop, so capital H. He's very beautiful, comma. He's very active. Actually, you could say he's very beautiful, and then semicolon, which is the comma with the dot above it. He's very active and he's full of energy. Then full stop, capital H. His eyes are brown like me. Okay, that means you're brown, okay, not your eyes. So you'd say his eyes, and you don't need an apostrophe there. It's plural. No apostrophe with a plural. Lynn Truss will be hunting you down with a panda. His eyes, E-Y-E-S, are brown like mine. My eyes are brown, his eyes are brown, our eyes are brown, his eyes are brown like mine, okay? Then, full stop, his nose look like me. That means you look like a nose, okay, which I've got a very funny picture in my head now, a little nose walking around with little legs on. His nose looks like mine, okay. So, and then, comma, not big and not small, okay. What are you trying to say here? His nose looked like me, not big, also not small. It's mide, is it right? Okay, his nose looks like mine, comma, not big, comma, not small, comma, middling, yeah? And then full stop. Is that correct? And capital I, because it's the first letter in your question. A nose that is not too big, not too small. It seems like your nose is just perfect. Maybe like Cleopatra's nose. It fits your face. I don't think mide is an English word. You're quite right, Zeb. It's not. Excuse me, it's middle, said Masood. Okay, it's middling size, I'd say, or it's medium rather than middle. It's in the middle of your face, but it's medium size. And capital E excuse. And Zeb's come up with an even better word. Then I think a better word would be average. I do too, Zeb, having read your average size nose. Masood said, yes, you are right. So capital Y, comma, you're right, full stop. Okay, oh Zeb, I hope you didn't tell your mum. I replied to Zeb about her nose. And Zeb said, you can't rely on people when they describe what they see. I quite agree. And I said, very true to that. Masood said, hi, your teacher, can you help me too? And I just replied, you're doing really well. I mean, I don't want to interrupt when something's going as well as it was going. I only interrupt really when I think things going a little bit wrong. So Nasha came along and said, give me an idea how to improve my English. Can you help me? So give me an idea about how to improve my English, capital E, one question mark and no space between the word English and the question mark. Can, capital C, you help me, you've actually put help, H-E-L-P, and again, one question mark, no space between me and the question mark. Hi, Nasha, said Zeb, what do you usually do with your English? Do you do anything with it? And Nasha didn't reply, so that's that. Zoeb came along and said, hello, everyone. And Aladdin said, hello, Zabe, how are you today? But Zabe didn't reply to Aladdin. Poor Aladdin. Masood came back along. Which book you recommend to read? Okay, Masood, you'd say, can you recommend any books? I mean, you don't really need to say to read because it's a book. What else are you going to do with it? Prop up a table, maybe. So, can you recommend any books? Then Masood then said, just for speaking. I mean, which book that have a lot of topic for speaking and explain what and which and must we say? Helpful book or PDF? Okay. A book really can't tell you what to say. There are conversation books out there, though. Things like Discussions A to Z, which is a book of speaking activities. But really, speaking isn't like a formula. You can't you've got to be more flexible than what do I say in this circumstance, what do I say in that circumstance. There's millions and billions of ways you can reply to different questions and speak about different things, okay? But maybe have a look online for English-speaking topics, that kind of thing, okay? As for your question, I would say, can you recommend a book with a lot of topics for speaking that will explain what we should say? A helpful book or PDF? Okay. Zev asked, what book do you usually read in English, Masood? And I replied, hi Masood, usually books are for reading. The best resource you have for improving your spoken English is your voice. For what and which, and I gave you a link to what and which, as in how to use them. Okay. Neil came along and asked again, I want $1 for every time somebody asks me this, then I'll be rich. What is the fastest way to improve my English? Okay, I think you meant what is the fastest way to improve my English? And don't forget, capital W, beginning of your question, English, capital E, and one question mark. Zeb said, hi Neil, good news. For a daily improvement, you just have to use your English every day. But if it's too fast, you can change the frequency. Okay, so here comes a grammar warning. What you'd say there, Zeb, is for daily improvement, because you're talking about improvement in general. Alec in Second Life's having a problem with this one. If it's something general, it doesn't need an article. Okay, I have noticed an improvement in your English, that's specific, but for daily improvement, that's general. Okay, sorry to get all grammary on you. So for daily improvement, you just have to use your English every day. Now, I'm not sure if you meant, but if it's too fast, but if it's too much, you can change the frequency or you can alter the frequency. Because Neil wanted it to be fast, so the faster the better, I think, for Neil. Then Aladdin popped in and said, after 3 years without using summertime, the government decided to use summertime again starting from today. Oh, gosh. And this was I think this was a little rant of Aladdin whose government suddenly decided to go back to changing the clocks, so creating complete havoc for poor Aladdin's body clock, I think. So, Aladdin, after 3 years without using summertime, the government decided to start using summertime again, full stop, starting from today, full stop. Zeb asked, is it going to make it more complicated for you to join the LEN sessions? Aladdin said, no way, don't worry, I'm always have a plan. So, I always have a plan. I'm always planning. I always have a plan. Zeb then said, it makes you sound like the brain, the genius lab rat whose hobby is to conquer the world. He always has got a plan too. So you'd say, he's always got a plan too. Yep, today, live chat, tomorrow, the world. I replied to Aladdin and said, how strange, is there any reason for this? And Aladdin said, rat experiment, like I said before, big smiley. So, rat experiment, comma, as I said before. They think that it might save the electricity and energy. So, again, you're talking about electricity and energy in general, no need for an article. They think that it might save electricity and energy, full stop. How do you feel after receiving this piece of news, asked Zeb. I didn't change my clock until now, replied Aladdin. So, I haven't changed my clock until now, full stop. Sunday will be a shock when you get up for work, said Zeb. It's tomorrow. I have only one day off. So, it's tomorrow, comma, I only get one day off, full stop. And, oops, said Zeb, make the most of your evening then, and get back to me tomorrow evening. I'm curious about your tomorrow. Beer o'clock for me now. I'm sure they've already started. It wasn't bad today, replied Aladdin. At least I came back to home before sunset. Okay, it wasn't bad today, comma, at least I got back home before sunset. See, there's always a bright side to these things, Aladdin. Zeb then replied, but were you able to go to bed? My big problem when we change to summertime is that I don't feel like turning in until late. Better say early in the morning. And Aladdin then said, I will see what will happen tomorrow. I told you before that I feel like a rat experiment. Okay. Here you would really say, I feel like a rat being experimented on, okay? If it can make you feel better, rats are extremely clever animals, said Zeb. Okay, so if it makes you, capital I, if it makes you feel better, rats are extremely clever animals. They are indeed. Lol, said Aladdin. I feel better now. Do you have one of those clever animals in you house? I think you meant in your house, Aladdin. No, said Zeb. All my favourite animals live in the wild. My mouth is getting badly dry. It's a pan-pan call. I've got to go. Bye? Pan-pan, I'm not sure about, but yeah, I presume that's beer. Is pan-pan some kind of beer? Maybe. Okay, then somebody called Frenchy Girl came along and said, hello, everyone. Okay, I think you meant everyone. Everyone. And no need for a space between your end of your sentence and your punctuation. Just straight after the end of a sentence you put your punctuation, and here it would really be a full stop. Okay, Zeb obviously spotted this Frenchy girl and asked, hello Frenchy girl, because you used the word Frenchy, I'd like to ask what makes you so French? Unfortunately Frenchy girl didn't come back, and I replied to Zeb, I'd have to be Britty girl. Then Adele came along and said, hello, everybody. Okay, everybody is one word. Otherwise, you're talking about different bodies. And that's, everybody looked the same, which would mean there was lots of dead people around. So best to join them together. Hello, everybody. I am new member. Are there anyone to welcome me? Okay, so I am a new member, comma, is there anyone to welcome me? And that's a question mark, so no need for exclamation, just one question mark. I wrote, welcome Adele, I feel like I should offer you a cookie or something. And Adele said, why not, my teacher? I feel like you make me desirous or covetous of your generous. That's a bit much. So one question mark. Again, don't overuse the punctuation. It loses its impact. And no need for a space between the punctuation and the last word. Then you make me desirous of your generosity, maybe. Okay. Hey, if anybody wants cookies, let me know you're coming round. I'll bake some. Okay, I'm actually quite good at baking cookies. Anything else, you've got no hope. Well, not whilst I'm living in Germany. I used to make nice cakes, but German flour is rubbish. Okay, sorry Germany, but it's true. Zeb said, no worry, I have just asked for a second batch. No worries, by the way. No worries. I've just asked for a second batch. Yossi came along, got a bit jealous. What about me? I want cookie. Now that sounded a little bit like Cookie Monster. I want cookie. I want a cookie too. T-double-O. Okay, that would be better. I'd better get baking then, I said. Any cookie or biscuit left? So you wouldn't, any is more plural. Any cookies or biscuits left? Asked Zeb. What about a second batch? Ah, yes, you did ask for a second batch. I'll see what I can do, I replied, but I'm running out of flour. Lol, said Zeb. I'm sure all of us can prepare some biscuits to bring to the party. Oh, definitely, because I love trying other people's baking too. Ed came along and asked a question. It happens to me clicking on the G plus icon on someone else's discuss page does nothing. Does it happen to you? Okay, and put it in, he included a link to a discuss page. Actually, discuss helpline are really good, you know. If you've got a problem or a question about discuss, do go onto their help desk and ask. I threw away a question by answering somebody else's question the other day. I kind of threw a question into there without meaning to, and they replied to me, which is so sweet. I love good customer service. I just adore it because I get such lousy customer service online. And yes, just occasionally you come across a group of people who are absolutely spot on with it. So I would say, when I click on the G plus icon on someone else's discuss page, nothing happens. And then I leave it at that, full stop. Does this happen to you? Question mark. I wouldn't say it happens to me, because what? Yeah, it happens to me? Well, sounds like it doesn't happen. I replied, oh, I've never tried. I guess as it's never worked, it's no great loss. And Zeb said, it's never worked for me either. So I hope that helped Ed, because sometimes it's just nice to know it's not working for other people. Yossi came along and said, I think this is Yossi replying to a question I put, which we'll come to, about the new menu. So Yossi, thanks for replying. It would have been better to reply in the thread, but it doesn't matter. Yossi said, I think that the new menu make the website more professional. Well done to the programmers. Okay, so I think that the new menu makes the website look more professional. Full stop, okay, because that's a statement. A single statement, and then you want to give congratulations. Well done to the programmers, and that's P-R-O-G, just one G, R-A-M-M-E-R-S. Okay, I will take your well done as my own, because I am the only programmer working on this. Although I have to say, hubby did help with the server-side including stuff, which is a bit beyond me. I don't like servers, I really don't. They scare me. So Abe came along and said, hi everyone. And again, everyone is one word, so Abe, and hi, capital H, come on. How many days have you been here? Are you listening, Zoabe? And full stop at the end. Zeb said, once you told me that you don't play sports, but your avatar is a cricket player, isn't it? Do you regularly watch cricket matches? And Zoabe said, yes, I love cricket sports. I love cricket. Okay, cricket is a sport. So you just say, I love cricket. My favourite player is Shahidi Afridi. Okay, my, capital M, favourite player, P-L-A-Y-E-R, is Shahid, capital S, it's his name, Afridi, capital A, it's his name. Full stop. I have watched every match, Shahid Afridi. Okay, I have watched every match of his, comma, and I don't miss any match of Afridi. Oh, okay, you just said I've watched every match, so and I don't miss any of them, I would say. Don't is a short form for do not, so you do D-O-N''T. Some friends said me that my face has some resemblance with Shahid Afridi. Well, you need to look at the what do I look like question and answer session, and there's a lesson on it about looking like somebody. Oh, I should really put that link up. I'm not very good at self-promotion, you know. Some friends, capital S, have said or have told me, you can't said me, have said that I, or have told me that I look like Shahid Afridi. Again, Shahid Afridi, capital S, capital A. I've read that he is known as Boom Boom among his fans and La La among his team member. Okay, among his team members or among his team. Team singular, team members plural. Do you know why? I don't know if that's a safe question to ask, Zeb. Zohaib said there are team members asked him as Lala when he made century against India in 45 balls that Ravi Shastri, the commentator, called him as Boom Boom. Okay. capital T, there are team members who called him Lala when he made a century against India in 45 balls. Full stop. Ravi Shastri, capital S, the commentator, comma, called him Boom Boom. And you, what do you call him? Asked Zeb. I reply. There's no reply from Zoeb about that. I said to Zoeb, I think there are worse people to look like. And Zeb said, who, for example? I'm not answering that. Barbara Cartland, okay? I'm not going to put it down in writing, though. Zoeb said, my relatives and friends, there is some resemblance. Okay. I think, Zoeb, you were getting confused about who Zeb was speaking to. Okay. Zeb was asking who, for example, worse people. Anyway, it doesn't matter. My relatives and friends, small f, there is some resemblance. The resemblance between you and him, asked Zeb, is it the beard? And Ed popped in and said hi. And Zoeb, you didn't say hi to Ed. Say hi to Ed. He's a very interesting person to talk to. Surav came along and said, hello, friends. Capital H and a full stop. Hi, Surav, said Zeb. And that was that, short and sweet. Giovanni came along and said, does anybody want to practice with me? I'd practice my speaking. Okay. Does anybody want to practice with me is fine. I'd like to practice my speaking. Okay. And practice with a C is American English. Practice with an S is British English. Full stop. Hi, Giovanni, said Zeb. I'd be happy to speak with you if you can make it on a Thursday in Kitely. It's where I practice my spoken English with Lynn and a few others. Indeed. And we run spoken English sessions on other platforms too. In fact, we used to have a Giovanni who used to come and speak with us in Skype. You're not the same Giovanni, are you? It's okay, I know there's lots of Giovannis out there. Zoeb came along again and said, hello, everyone. And again, well done, Zoeb. You've got the capital H, super, but everyone is one word, and then your full stop. I replied, hi again, Zoeb. Zoeb then said, please help me. I have some issue when I talk in English. I feel that I have no words to talk or feeling shy. How I correct my sentence tense, these things come in my mind. Okay, so capital P, please help me, comma. I have some issues when I talk in English, capital E, full stop. I feel that I feel that I don't have the words, comma, or I feel shy, full stop. How can I correct my sentence tenses, full stop, question mark. So how can I correct my sentences, comma, tenses, question mark. These things, I think it would be these with a capital T, things come to my mind, full stop. Okay, you're thinking too much, Zoeb. Zeb said, when did you get a chance to speak in English, Zoeb? Zoeb said, in recent times I asked my cousin, he is professor, so he is a professor. I asked him that take my interview. Okay, I asked him to interview me, maybe? He asked me a question, what is your strength and weakness? Okay, he asked me, what are your strengths and weaknesses? I reply him bad way. He said me, if you give interview this way, no one select for job. Okay, well, that's very kind of him. Okay, I gave him a bad reply, and he told me, comma, if you interview this way, no one will choose you for a job. No one will select you for a job. So that's why I need some suggestion from teacher or Zeb. You can help because you are a good English speaker. So capital S, so that's why. So THAT apostrophe S. I need some suggestions from teacher or Zeb, capital X. It was like, Zeb, you can help me because you're a good English speaker. You are a good English, capital E, speaker. So Abe said, my friend, he is professor. So he is a professor, capital M as well for my. I asked him that please take my interview. When he started my interview, he asked a question, can you define what is your strengths and weakness? My answer was not satisfied for him. Okay, I asked him to interview me, comma. When he started the interview, he asked, can you define what are your strengths and weaknesses? Full stop. My answer did not satisfy him. Full stop. What is it that he didn't like? The English you used or what you said? What feedback did he give you? Okay, sounds like he just went, Sometimes these questions crop up again and again, Zoabe. So I'm going to give you a link to a website now called Monster, and it asks these kind of questions, and it gives you sort of standard replies which you can practice, and choose which ones you think sort of fit you. I mean, these are standard questions in interviews, so you can practice your answer. Okay, but it's got to be about you. It can't be about somebody else. But for some ideas, I'll give you the link to this website. Okay. Okay, then Ed came along and asked a question. Ed, actually, go onto the Grammar Chat page for these sort of things, because I'm more likely to spot them there. I'm trying desperately to keep an eye on that one as people get more lively with it. And also I'm going to try sharing it across the grammar pages. We'll see how that goes, okay? So Ed asked, does go away have an antonym which is also a phrasal verb? My idea, come in. And I replied, depending on where you are. It's all about your perspective. Are you there? Are you here? Are you in somewhere? Are you out of somewhere? So I said, come here or stay here. And Zeb said, what about get in? That would be more like if you're in a car and you're about to kidnap somebody, Zeb. That's a bit creepy. Get in the car. And also get in can be you're outside the house and you're shouting at your children, get in the house. So it's not always sort of, again, perspective. Where are you? Esl came along, Esl Sain, and said, hello. Okay, capital H-E-L-L-O. There aren't three L's. In fact, I don't think there are three L's in any word in the English language. Maybe in Welsh. Hello. Hi, said Zeb. Esl ran away. Oh, no, Esl didn't run away. I'm sorry, Esl. You just didn't reply. My English not good. I want to learn English. Okay, my, capital M, English. E-N-G-L-I-S-H, capital E. Is not good, comma. I want to improve it. So capital I, want to improve it. Okay, full stop. How mean it is to say that someone's English is not good? Absolutely, Seb. Anyway, learning is great. You picked up the wrong smiley, though. It should have been, and then she's put a smiley with us. Okay, Esl, instead of putting a full stop, used a frowny, and Zeb turned his frown upside down. Don't you hate that? With a little smiley. I think it must be called a frowny, mustn't it? Can you help me, please? Said Esl again, in yet another new thread. So capital C, question mark at the end, because you're asking a question. What's your question? Asked Zeb. I want to practice every day in English. Okay. Capital I, want to practice my English every day. Okay. And that's two words. Everyday English is the English you use every day. Okay. Anything or anyone prevents you from doing it? Asked Zeb. Okay, said Esl. Let's begin then. How has your day started? Asked Zeb. Is it a busy one or a lazy one? I fear that I'm on a lazy mood. Ah, you're in a mood. I'm in a lazy mood, Zeb. Esl said, I live in Turkey, Istanbul. I have 3 exams tomorrow, listening, reading, writing. I'm doing a lot of stress. Okay, I live in Turkey, capital T, comma, space, Istanbul, capital I, full stop. And then a space. I have 3 exams tomorrow, comma, space, listening, comma, space, reading, comma, space, and writing. In fact, you wrote writing, W-R-I-T-I-N-G, full stop. I'm under a lot of stress, full stop. You can also say I'm stressing out, I'm so stressed, I'm overstressed, I'm uber stressed. We use Uber a lot. We like German words now. So there's lots of ways you can say that. The 3 of them in English, asked Zeb. Yes, all of them English topic. Okay, yes, capital Y. All of them in English, capital E, full stop. Room, colour and how it affects your mood. Oh, I see. So then full stop, topic. So you'd start a new line there, new paragraph. Topic, capital T, room colour and how it affects your mood, full stop. Okay, because that's not a question. How does room colour affect your mood is a question. Room colour and how it affects your mood is a statement. So what's your favourite colour? Asked Zeb. Green, said Esl. If you had a flat, would you paint all the walls and ceilings green? Asked Zeb. I think no, said esl. I think not, is what you'd say. I guess that all green would be a bit monotonous, said Zeb. I agree. Monotonous and just too green. And also there's lots of different shades of green. Now, what you should do now, esl, is tell us why you like green. How does it make you feel? That's what the room colour and how it affects your mood. So you could start your topic with... my favourite colour is green because it makes me blah blah blah, but I haven't painted, or I have painted a room in my house this colour. I haven't painted a room in my house this colour because I prefer it in nature. You know, you have to start with your ideas and then you have to expand on them and explain them and give examples of them, and then you'll be fine. You'll be amazed how much you can say just about the colour green. Did you know that the human eye can actually distinguish more colours, more shades of green than any other colour? Just a little interesting fact I thought I'd throw in. Okay, so next person to pop along was Awana. Hi, Awana. Nice to see you again. Hi, everybody, said Awana. I hope everyone is doing very good. Okay, we're all trying to be good, but we're doing well. Okay. Especially if we're going to use very. I hope everyone is doing well, I would say. Hi, Zeb. This morning I was amazed by your voice, Zeb. Aha, you listened to it. Good. I hope you clicked like as well. Well done, Zeb. I'm glad you made this recording. Now everything is clearly. Okay, now everything is clear. You are lovely, dear Michelle. Okay, you are lovely, dear Michelle. Okay, I'm not sure about that. Wish you all a wonderful day with a lot of sun outside and inside your hearts too. Okay. Zeb said, Hi, Oana. Any chance that you let us discover your voice too? So, any chance that you'll, as in you will, you're trying to extract a promise. So, any chance that you will let us discover your voice too? Oana said, I hope I will be brave enough to do it. I hope so too, Oana. If you do it, remember to share it with me and then I can put it on the live chat page. How is everything going with you, Zeb? I know I missed a lot of things from live chat, but now I'm back again. I'm pretty sure that you all are kind enough to take me back. Okay. I'm pretty sure that you'll all be kind enough to take me back. There's never a problem with that in the network. Yeah, people come, they go, they come back again. It's great when people come back. Okay. I'm like the lost sheep. Ah. Except we didn't come looking for you. I'm sorry about that. But I kind of kept an eye on you, make sure you're all right. Saw you on Google Plus a few times. But I do tend to let people wander off. I don't try and round them up again. So then Zeb said, I'm feeling extremely lazy today. I just feel like making the weekend longer. Are you still in Italy? Yes, Zeb, said Oana, I'm still in Italy. I just went to Romania for Easter to visit my kids. It was a short vacation, but a very happy one. Now I'm looking forward for the next vacation, which will be in August. So I'm looking forward to. Yeah, we always look forward to something. Will they come and visit you in Italy during summertime? Said Zeb. I'd say, will they come and visit you in Italy during the summer? Okay. Unfortunately, it's not possible, said Oana. I'll be working as usual, and since I'm going to Romania whole month of August, no way to bring them here. So, I'll be working as usual, and since I'm going to Romania for the whole month of August, there is no way to bring them here. I know we all would have been very happy, but maybe in future I will. Okay. I know we would all have been very happy, so maybe in the future I will. When and where will be your next vacation? Asked Oana. I heard something about going to America. Am I right? Or maybe it's just a wish. By the way, Zeb, you should share your vacations pictures with us. Okay, you should share your vacation pictures with us, because your is the possessive there. I would be very happy to see it. I would be very happy to see them. Okay, of course, only if you feel comfortable with. Okay. Of course, only if you feel comfortable doing that. Zeb said, my next holiday is going to be Brazil in September. It's not yet 100% confirmed, but I don't see what could prevent it. Not sure I'll take photos, though. I just always forget to shoot pictures. Do you always take photos wherever you go? Oana replied, absolutely, Zeb. I like to keep all the great moments for later. What season will be in Brazil in September? Okay, what will the season be in Brazil in September? It will be a hot season like you had in Australia. So maybe will it be the hot season like you had in Australia. I hope I remember well about it. Okay, I hope I remember correctly. Correct me if I'm wrong. Zeb replied, I prefer to enjoy any moment live, then I rely on my memory for any souvenir. September in Brazil is spring, it shouldn't be that hot. If you could take photos, do you think you couldn't describe how great it was? If you couldn't take photos, do you think you couldn't describe how great it was? Whew. Oana said, you are perfectly right, Zeb, but even the pictures are very good. I already have started my work, so I will talk to you next time. Okay, I've already started work, so I'll talk to you next time. It was a great pleasure, as always. Have a wonderful day, dear Michelle. I like very much your name. Okay, I'm still confused about Michelle. I like your name very much. Is what you'd say. Who's Michelle? said Zeb. Whatever. Have an easy day, the two of you, Oana and Michelle. Isn't that you, Zeb? Asked Oana. Did I hear wrong on your recording? Or who were you talking about? I fear you got this one wrong, Oana, said Zeb. Oh my God, said Oana. I surely must buy something for you for changing your name. I must buy you something for changing your name. I remember your name is Yolanda too. About this I'm sure. Am I right? Okay, Zeb said, you have an excellent memory. Yolanda is one of my middle names. If you absolutely want to buy me something, I'll go for an ice cream when I can make it to visit Italy. Okay. I'd say, I'll go for an ice cream when I can make it to Italy. It would be an immense pleasure, said Oana. I hope it will be very soon. See you very soon, Zeb. Sorry for my mistake. Hope you didn't mind about it. Hope you didn't mind. Listen to that recording again. She's been called worse. No, not at all. Enjoy your day, Oana. See you. I'm so glad, because I was beginning to think, Zeb, I'd got your name completely wrong, which would be awfully embarrassing. So Mage came along and said, hello, everybody. My name is Mage. I am from Arusha, Tanzania. Okay. Hello, capital H, everybody, comma. Capital M, my name is Mage, capital M. Your name is always capitalised, full stop. I, capital I, am from Arusha, Tanzania. So Arusha, capital A, then a comma, Tanzania, capital T, full stop. Right, so I would height chart different kinds of people, but my English is not good now. Searching for a friend who can improve my English. So I'm not sure what you mean by height chart. I would like to, so capital I, would like to develop a height chart, and height is H-E-I-G-H-T, for different kinds of people. Comma, but my English, capital E, is not good enough, full stop. I am searching for friends who can help me to improve my English, capital E. Okay, you're the only one who can improve your English, okay, but other people can help you. Hi, Mage, said Zeb. I like to meet and interact with people too. Yes, but Zeb, do you create a height chart for them? Okay, mine's 5'6", Mage. Okay, you can start your height chart with me. I'm 5'6". Mage then also came along, and again, try and keep it in one thread, Mage. I want someone is thought to improve my English. You're ready, you. So, capital I, want someone who can help me to improve my English, capital E, full stop. Are you ready to, maybe, question mark? I think that might be what you were trying to say, Mage. I'm not 100% certain. Zeb said, there's always someone here to reply to messages, except that they are rarely instant replies. Absolutely, Mage. It is live chat, but it's only as live as the people actually being logged in at the same time. Tunk came along and said, hi everyone, I just join before 2 minutes. Okay, so hi everyone, capital H, comma, I, capital I, just joined 2 minutes ago. Okay, full stop. I am living and working at Dubai, and I really need to learn English perfectly. Okay, I am, capital I, living and working in Dubai, capital D for Dubai, comma, and I, capital I, really, R-E-A-L-L-Y, need to learn English, capital E, full stop. I'm not going to say perfectly, because there's no such thing as perfection, okay? Because of this, no, so you've written, 'cause for this I join and need your help, just talk with me hard. Okay. Because of this, I have joined, comma, and need your help, full stop. Just talk with me and make it difficult. Okay, full stop. Hi Tunk, said Zeb. Don't you think that learning perfectly is like Mission Impossible? Absolutely, Zeb. Jisut, I don't know seems like hard. Actually, I know too much tense and words, but when I want to talk about past times, Jisut, I don't know except was, were, or did. Like this, I have some idea, but I don't know how to use these words. Whew. Some punctuation would have been kind there. So, I just don't know is what you wanted to say, I think, Tunk. Capital I, just don't know. So, not don't. D-O-N apostrophe T. Full stop. It seems so hard. Full stop. Actually, capital A, I know many words and the tenses, comma, but when I want to talk about the past, comma, I just don't know what to say, comma, except was, were, or did, full stop. Was, were, or did's pretty much it. So then, I have some ideas, capital I, comma, but I, capital I, don't, not don't, D-O-N apostrophe T, know how to use these words, T-H-E-S-E, words, full stop. Was, were and did when you talk about the past. Yes, it's useful, said Zeb. Don't you think that you may need to add a verb in the past tense at times? Okay, Tunk said, I have too many questions about tenses. Have, has mean like I have a car, he has a car, but sometimes you are using different kind, this simple, simpy words. Much to Maku, confused for me, and had, what is this? Have, has, past tense, had. Okay, I have so many questions about the tenses, full stop. Have and has is like, so I'd say, for example, have and has, like I have a car, capital I, comma, he has a car, comma, but sometimes you have to use different, these simple words differently. Okay, simple is S-I-M-P-L-E, full stop. It makes me very confused, full stop. And had, what's this? Have, has, past tense, had. Yes. I have a car. Actually, at the moment, I have a van. My van is in the garage because it's broken. But I have a van. In the past, I had a car. It's that simple. It's, don't think about it. Don't overthink it. Don't overthink it until you've got a feeling for it. Don't even try to learn the rules and the regulations of it. It's just a fact. Yeah, I have, now, I had, in the past. Okay. I think the grammar chat page has been made especially for you, said Zeb. Absolutely. Here's the link. Time for me to stop mucking around and tackle some work. Bye, Tunk. You scared her off, Tunk. You started talking grammar. Tunk said, Ty, I hope to see you again. Okay, so thank you. Okay, Ty. Yeah, you're learning. Don't do it. Thank you, comma. I hope to see you again. I, capital I. Full stop. I will check your link, capital I, and try to learn, full stop. After I will come with better English. So after that, capital A, I will come back with better English, capital E. Your English is fine, Tunk. We've understood everything you've said, and hopefully you'll take on board some of my corrections, okay? They're just suggestions of how to make your English better. Zeb said, this shouldn't be a problem. I'm often around. By the way, BTW, by the way, at the top of the page, have you noticed grammar in the menu? And that's a question, so you put a question mark, yeah. We've got a whole load of grammar pages that will make, especially the tenses, easier for you, Tunk. Just take charge yourself and explore. Vickers came along and said, hi, everyone. Oh, Vickers. Hi, everyone. Everyone. It was a lucky day for me. Big smileys all round. So full stop. Don't forget, even though it was a lucky day, still punctuate. It's a good habit to develop when you're writing, and then it will go into your tests, into your correspondence, into your formal writing. I wrote, glad to hear it, but we need to know more. Okay. Zeb then said, now I want to know more. Why was it a lucky day? And Vickers said, I made a huge profit in stocks. That's why I'm so happy. So capital I. Lol. Well done. Now what are you going to do with this bonus? Try to make more money, or maybe you have different plans? Said Vickers, I guess I will try to make more money because there is no plans for hangouts for now. So, capital I. on both of them. And then comma, because, not cause, because there are no plans for Hangouts for now. Oh, Hangouts, one word. What kinds of Hangouts are you talking about? Asked Seb. I was thinking about to go out of my city for booze party with my friends, but they are all busy these days, so it's not possible for now. So I was thinking about going out of the city for a party with my friends, comma, but they're all busy these days, comma, so it's not possible. It's IT''S, not possible for now. You said you made a huge profit, so I thought that there was much more here than just buy around to your friends. So for your friends, Seb. Hey, if you were me, then how would you have enjoyed this opportunity? So, hey, if you were me, capital H, comma, then how would you have enjoyed this opportunity? Or how would you take advantage of this opportunity? Like you, said Zeb, I would buy a round at my local cafe to celebrate this good fortune. I would also plan a short break in Spain, as I'm curious to know how I would get on with my Spanish. The remaining extra money would probably go into my saving account. Okay, we don't have a saving account, we have a savings account, an account for your savings, because we always hope that there's more than one bit of saving. My life falls around my friends. Whatever I do, they are with me. Okay, so my life revolves around my friends. Full stop. Whatever I do, capital I, they are with me, full stop. And I wrote, glad to hear it. I also wrote, Vickers also wrote to me, tell me whenever I write wrong, teacher. So tell me, capital T, whenever I write something wrong, please would be good, okay? P's and Q's, mind your P's and Q's. And that's what I do on these live chats, Vickers, if you come along and notice. I replied, I do that on the lessons, Vickers. Here, I'll let you know if I don't understand you. If you get a triple question mark from me, you're in trouble. It means, Okay, I would appreciate, said Vickers. So, okay, capital O, comma, I, capital I, would appreciate it. Yeah, I always say I would appreciate that, I would appreciate it. Yeah, it's always got to have something after it. Isn't this reply excellent, Vickers? Feedback when she can't understand us, as if the rest is pure decorum, for the politically correct. Of course, this is my own interpretation. Arkan came along and said, hi, and then, hello, friends. Well, friends is with an I. You fry your friends. So capital H for hello, friends, Friends, and that would do as a full stop. Then, who can help me, please? I want to learn English. So, who can help me to learn English, please? Capital E for English. I too, said Mary. I would say me too, by the way. And Zeb said, hi, Arkan, may I ask you where the photo for your avatar was taken? Interesting question. Mary came along and said, yes, ma'am, I think also it seems that it will bring new revolution in the English world. And I think she's talking about the menu. And Zeb asked, are you talking about the new menu? Mary, yes, capital Y. Ma'am would be M-A'-A-M, madam, but no need to say ma'am. That sounds too much like mum. Yes, Lynn, or yes would be enough. I think so too. It looks like it will bring a new revolution in the English world. I think that's a bit over the top if you are talking about the menu. I don't want a revolution, I just want to do what I do. And then Mary said, hi everyone, off here today I will go to Tirupati. Okay, so hi, capital H, everyone, here today, not off here today. So hi everyone here today, full stop. I am going to Tirupati, and if Tirupati is a place, then capital T, full stop. Are you going to Tirupati? That's awesome, said Vikas. I wish to go there soon. It is a place. So, are you going to Tirupati? Question mark. Capital T, that's awesome. Full stop. Capital I, wish to go there soon. Full stop. Hi, Mary, what will you do there? Asked Seb. Then we'll get on to this little discussion. And we'll save the discussion about the menu for another time. But thank you to everybody who actually responded. It's really cool. And it was much appreciated. I didn't expect anybody to reply, I'll be honest. I've asked that kind of question before. What do you think of this? What do you think of that? And people just ignore it. So thank you so much. And don't forget, if you're listening to this and you haven't taken part in live chat, get in there, jump in, practice your English, get some feedback, and yeah, communicate. That's why you're learning English, isn't it? So take care, and remember, be nice, be kind, and if you can't be good, just don't get caught. Bye.